That's what I need to do more often in game. I'm just trying to screw around and practice that kick. It's difficult to do at speed, just as everything else is. And that's the whole point, is that if you can nail those things at high speed, you can win. And it's supposed to be difficult, but it's not supposed to be impossible. It's supposed to be simple, but difficult. So, I think the Z-order stuff will work. I have absolutely no idea, though. UMG and I have a very bad history of me just devolving into many curse words and, you know, damning the creators, and then telling stories that may or may not be apocryphal about things that they've done. So what should happen theoretically is when I play this that the video is behind this stuff, and the z-index here is 0? Why? Why is the z-index 0? Oh, yeah, it's supposed to be 0. Oh, great. So it didn't do jack shit. The higher the number, the more on top the widget will be. Okay. So let's see, the create web window, z-index. We have add viewport widget content. And we're needing the z-index for these things. So it's probably that we aren't setting the z-index there. So, let's see. Well then why, is there some stupid ass hierarchy of z-indexes inside of z-indexes? And it's the parent z-index is the thing that really matters. So, hooray. I like how I clicked on a thing that showed one of my friend's neighbor's house prices, and now on random ass pages I get like, oh, you're looking for a house in the San Diego area or in the the Bay Area. And it's like, no, I'm fucking not. I'm in Washington State, dumbass. I'm not moving over there. It's like, yeah, but you clicked on that one thing. I'd be like, yeah. Did I really? It's okay. I get tons of ads for things like Rackspace and AWS, and it's like, that's cool. I'm really just Googling how to use those things, and I'm already using them. I don't need more ads for them. So let's see if the Z-index did jack here. It did. It worked. It's actually showing our stuff behind it. So if we went to our cutscene UI, this is what it would look like. That thing was supposed to destroy itself when it was finished. Why did it not do that? Does it have to remove itself? Like, we have destroy actor on this guy. So do we need an on destroy event? And return value is the widget. So is there like a promote the variable? Yeah, we'll change this thing to movie widget. And on destroyed, we want to, what? Destroy this? Remove from parent. Remove from parent. If the widget was added to the player's scene of the viewport, it will also be removed from these containers. I mean, can we destroy it? Like, is there destroy, kill? Anything like that? Hooray, good job, Unreal crashing. I just wanted to resize some things. Obviously, that was a mistake. Okay, so let's reopen that piece of UI. So we have this guy. Did it get saved? Yes, of course, because I'm paranoid about saving things. Alright, so it looks like the reason why we're having some problems with that video is because it's the wrong... It's not a standard size. I thought it was like 1080 by something, but it's 1080 by 600. Not sure why that is. So cutscenes, full screen movie, the image here needs to be 600. Holy shit, that actually worked. That's really cool. Alright, so what we want to do here is we now want to... This player plane is just a plane? Is an actual blueprint? Doesn't look like it, so we can get rid of that. We can go to our test content for movies here, grab this guy, and we don't need a static mesh component, so we just need like a scene component. And we're going to make this the root node. This static mesh actor. We do not want this to be a static mesh actor. We want to make this just an actor. Reparent it, you pain in the butt. We don't need a cutscenes. Alright, so scene is the root, cutscene sound. We don't need a cutscene sound component. We've got our media player, and we've got our movie widget, and everything else. So this will be just MV full screen video cutscene. And what I want is like a picture of a camera for this thumbnail. And let's move this over because this was successful, so it's not test content anymore, and we're actually going to use that. Let's save everything, save all. So the question is, which movie? So we have this full screen MV full screen movie, which is, alright, that's not what I want. It's the media player here, which is MP cutscene player. And the cutscene player has got this video. We have a sound wave, cutscene sound, which has nothing on it. And we have this cutscene video, which is just a texture output. So how do we know which video we're actually playing here? So we do open source. On this media, can we like set video? Set media player? No. What sort of things can we do on the video? We can pause, can play source. We've got pause, get rate, time is playing. Open file, opens a specific media file path. Open playlist, play, starts. Select track. So let me see. So if we have this cutscene player, can we add, double click a media source or playlist to open it in the player? So we could actually have multiple cutscenes in here in our media player, right? And then we want a specific how do we add a video here? So we like make a playlist, right? How do we make a playlist? So what's the media URL? The content/movies sort of thing? Well, I am going to turn off the sound for now. Okay, so what I want to do is I have a media player, but I don't want to have to, have a new media player for everything. Like I want to use the same media player for all the things. Let's see. Play specific video media player Unreal. How to play a specific video in a playlist and then stop it. Can't you just open the specific video by itself? Why have a playlist if you want to play? Create a game instance when level is changed. Like, we have this whole thing. Come on, Unreal documentation. Can you please fucking load? Come on, internet. Your media must reside in the content movies folder. Alright. Content movies. So, something like this is kind of what we might want to do instead. Okay, this movie is just pointing to this thing, so that's actually kind of what we want, right? So I can probably do this right here. It didn't load it. Alright, so these are the cutscene libraries. These are, what I should do is make a new folder here, which is like cutscenes, and then would it be plumbing, and that would be all of this stuff. And then we'd have different movies. Oh, come on, Perforce. How many things do you have to really do here? So if we duplicate this, we do movie cutscene 01. I guess this is GL intro, so we should do MV GL intro. Yeah, let's make sure to do like 7 different Perforce actions in a row. That sounds like a great plan. So we do this, we're going to return this level sequence. That's one thing we can do. The other thing would be if we get cutscene by type. This should be get sequence by type. And we should add another function here, which is get video, get cutscene video by type. And this will take another type here. This is a game cutscene. And what are we returning? We are returning a... Why isn't the type of asset fucking listed? It's a file media source. So we'll set it to nothing, or we'll set it to our GL intro, and then we'll return our video. So we have our cutscene library. We'll return our thing. So what we should do for this guy is this MV video cutscene. We need to actually have a media source. So we'll add a variable which will be media source. And this will be what? Expose on spawn. It's marked expose on spawn but not marked editable. Please make it editable. Alright, so for a media source, we can actually just grab the GL intro from there. And then this guy does that like that. Alright, so for this guy, we don't need this anymore. Don't need that open. We're gonna need some functions that we can call. So stop, pause, and I guess play. And replay. So I have another is playing. Yeah, let's have an auto destroy variable. And this cutscene player, basically play on open, we need to have be false. That way we can actually call, if this was opened, we'll do that. Otherwise, we'll throw a warn log, unable to open media. Okay, so stop is going to do this. How come we can't? There's play and pause, reopen, rewind, seek. Stop should just pause, I guess. And then it should seek to seek to 0? Alright, try that. I guess pause is going to do kind of the same thing, but it's just going to do pause. So let's branch off of that, and if it's false, we'll just do a warn log of unable to pause video. Guess we can just destroy the actor and it'll kill itself. And play? Play is going to be doing that. We should have an autoplay. Instance settable and expose on spawn. Autoplay true. So if we got autoplay, then we are going to call play. This is the same as setting the playback rate to 1. Let's just hit play then. Alright, so this is false. We'll just do our warn log. Unable to start playing. Auto destroy, auto play, everything else. Well, let's see if we can do something about that sound class, because we do have a specific sound class we want this thing to use. So like we've got this cutscene sound wave. This is just pulling videos from that exist. The sound player is not there. Alright, so I need to Google this. Set mixer for... What is this, a media player? Unreal? How to mute lower sound in media player. There are multiple sound nodes. I'm not hugely knowledgeable about it. The sound you're playing in media players use sound wave type, which has all the power of audio, including sound classes and sound mixes. Create a sound class you want to play. Set whatever volumes you want with the sound class. Make sure to add this new sound class as the sound class field of the sound wave. Create a sound mix object with the volume of the sound class. We just have a fucking sound wave. So we have a sound wave. Assign the given sound wave to the player's audio sync. It's our get sound wave. And then like set audio mixer. I mean, it's got the sound wave object, but it doesn't have, like, do we need, like, get audio? Or how the hell is it fucking playing audio is what I want to know. Unable to start playing video. The hell is the difference? We have open source. Return value to attempt to open the media, but may fail to do so if a connection to the media server timed out. Use the media open. I mean, what is the difference between opening and playing? I mean, is it really just like we want to call next on this thing? Is that what we're trying to do? Alright, obviously what I'm going to have to do is go into the C++ code and see what the hell this is doing, because this, like, play on open is, you know, that's really confusing. So open source and media player. Makes no sense that it wouldn't work. Like, there's obviously... That's just silly. Like, it should... Okay, so player open and set rate. So let's see, what is this? Current state is preparing. Failed to set topology in media session. Okay, so there's some sort of thing here with on load or some crap like that. On media opened? Yeah, okay, here it is. Kind of silly that their media stuff, like you'd call play and it would play when it's available. It'd be like, all right, cool. You've told me to play. I will play as soon as the video has actually loaded properly. You know, it seems pretty creative. What the fuck? I'm just getting hungry. Okay, so what are some other things that we want to be able to do with this thing? We would like an update. Yeah, so event tick. So basically, all right, so I want an is key triggered, and let's see, this key should be make key. Okay, there's no make key. All right, so I'll have maybe a pause key, and that's a key structure, and I think that should be the space bar, right? Or the A button, or the start button. Guess it should be an array. Spacebar, special right, Alright, so otherwise we'll set this to true. And this needs to be a for each with break. Like that. Ah, it's so ugly. The break loops. Alright, so if you hit a pause key, then we're going to call, if we're playing, if is playing, then we are going to call pause. Otherwise, we're going to call play. So autoplay is false. Auto destroy is false. Unable to start playing video. Yeah. There's no sound on it. So if we turn autoplay to true, there's no sound. Play on open, autoplay false. There's no sound playing. Why is there no sound now? Okay, so all of a sudden, no sound, huh? Alright, I think I need to go to this guy. I need to add a static mesh component on this thing of some type. Actually, what I can do is go to, what is this guy? This ambient loop thing. We want these paper sprite components. So if we copy these guys, can we just paste them here? Let's go to our window viewport. And we've got a few things on here for this guy. I think what's happening is it's too far away from us, so we can't hear the sound or something. Let's just, make sure it's not something real.